Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. BlabTalk Live, BlabTalk Live, BlabTalk Live, BlabTalk Live. Blam, 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 BlabTalk Live.
It's BlabTalk Live with me, your host, Joel Com, and looking for the plucky Vincenzo Landino to join us. Tonight on BlabTalk Live, it's all about the Anchor app. Yes, we're all about that anchor, that anchor, that anchor. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Go ahead and tweet it out. Share that we are live here at BlabTalk Live HQ, and somebody poke Vincenzo, because I think he fell asleep or something. I know he knows we're doing a show, and if I have to fly solo, I absolutely can. But what's up with that? What's up with that, Vincenzo Landino? Hey, I got a question for you guys. When you saw the graphic there before I came on, was that forward or was it backward to you? Was it mirrored or did it look normal? Look good. Okay. Because where I sit here, even I'm backwards. It says Futz Dug Odd on my sign right there. Futz Dug Odd. So I wanted to make sure that those were straight up as well. So go ahead and tweet out that we are here. And I'm going to open up my Skype here a moment and say, where be my co-host? Where be Vincenzo Landino? Because there he is. There he is. Okay. Did you forget about me again?
No. My internet was like acting up. I was connecting to some public Wi-Fi that wasn't letting me connect.
Oh, you've got your killer setup tonight too, huh?
It wasn't allowing me to connect to my good stuff.
There it is. Okay. I was like, what? He's got his earbuds, and you missed the intro and everything.
I know.
It's okay.
BlabTalk Live, BlabTalk Live, BlabTalk Live, BlabTalk.
So the tribe is in the house, and that means tribal people, just like Avi did there, and Alicia did, and Allison. Let's go ahead, tweet it out, share the BlabTalk Live love. Tonight we are going to be laser focused. Oh, hard eyes. Are you hard eyeing me? Is that for me, Vincenzo? Or is Vicky Fitch in the room?
It's just for you, Joel. Hey, Joel, how did you like my my Facebook Live jacking of your?
You knew I would shout you out, and that's actually a great strategy. We'll have to talk about that.
You think I'm stupid?
No, we'll talk about that offline, because there's some interesting strategies I use at conferences. But I do need to know who the winner was.
It was that guy I told you, Keith.
So yeah, but I missed it. Can you help me afterwards figure it out, because we need to get him his shirt. And Aaron wants to know if anybody else has an echo.
Hello.
Pinch hitting for Pedro Borbon. Manny Mota. So how are you, man?
You know, I was on the phone with a client of mine. That went very well. Been doing some cool stuff with some of my clients. I actually had just finished another blog post. One of my clients, for those of you that are interested or have been interested in Snapchat's new geo filters, just finished writing an article about that. There's the link. You're the first people to even see it. I literally just hit publish on it like 5 minutes before I tried to get on here.
Like that.
Yeah, so there's a lot of cool stuff happening. So what I was trying to say was I got my client to get on the geo filters, the new geo filters for Snapchat, because they're having a grand opening later this week. So that's really fun. So we decided to do one of those.
I saw it too, and it looked beautiful.
That's right. I did show you. You were the first person to actually see.
It looked full of awesome. Did you see that? Who else did one? Life on Fire.
Oh, yes.
What just happened to my brain? Seriously, my brain just farted out loud to itself.
You forgot the app. Isn't there an app that does that?
The brain fart app. Oh, for crying out loud. It was Nick Unsworth. Duh.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
I okay.
Yeah, so he
Just
did
assumed that
something really.
we knew we were talking about Nick Hunsworth.
He did something really cool with a Life on Fire thing for his event.
Very, very cool.
And I got to tell you that. So for those of you that missed it, Vincenzo was there because he tried to jack it, but I had the opportunity to do the first hijacking of the Social Media Examiner Facebook Live channel. And it was amazing. We had over 1,000 people at the peak. And during the 45 minutes I was on, over 12,000 came through. Talk about an instant audience. Mike Stelzner's got it going on, yo.
It was at one point I looked down, I was like 11, there was 11,000 in the room at one point. I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
No, there was
Not in the
11.
room, over a period of time. I'm saying like
Yeah.
at that point there had been 11,000 people seen it. I was like, wow, that is ridiculous.
Well, and you know how Facebook gives you a chart afterwards. They show you, how many people were watching during the episode.
Yeah.
So, and then it shows you your peak time. We peaked 8 minutes in at over 1,000 concurrent users, and when we finished 45 minutes later, there was 920 on there. So the retention was incredible.
It was good. It was very, very good. It was nice to see you on there, and cheers.
It's nice to be seen. L'chaim, as my people say. Well, let's talk
about what we promised Fireman Rich we were going to talk about.
We're going to do this tonight. I want just like a 30-second wrap up on last week. It was all about getting 24 books, Gary V's Ask Gary V book, sold via Vincenzo, and mission accomplished, right?
Mission was accomplished thanks to you guys. We had about 19 or so books sold, and I did buy the rest of them. So
And have you heard from Gary? Have you corresponded with him?
I've been corresponding with his team, so we're trying to work it out at the moment. But yeah, so that was good. It was a success. A very, very good way to spend a Tuesday evening for me. Not expected. So thank you, Joel, for being the powerhouse behind that, and then thank you to everybody. Not just those that bought the books, but also those that supported and shared. So thank you guys. Mm-hmm.
So my ask is small. I just want to say, hey, like when you do the show, when you open up the seats, I'm just going to pop in for a minute, say, what's up, Gary? And
hopefully I can get him on Blab. So we haven't worked those details out yet. If it's just a recording, I'll just mention your name anyway.
No, you don't have to then.
Well, I will.
But he's now Michael Stelzner announced that he's keynoting at Social Media Marketing World as well.
We will hang out with him there, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay. Anchor app, yo. Let's talk about this thing. And I'm all set for tonight. For those who don't know, I'm going to I think I can plug the audio in here on my phone, pull it out of my iPad. Why don't you talk a little bit about what the Anchor app is here while I open this up?
So guys, what happened here? The Anchor app is an audio only. You fix your stuff. I'll talk to the crowd because we have a limited time with Himmelblau and Bodenweiser up.
The Bodenweiser und Himmelblau hour is up after BlabTalk Live. Yeah.
So Anchor is a very, very interesting new app. It is solely audio, so it's an audio only app. Sorry, let me turn off my audio here. And Anchor allows you to record 2-minute recordings of your choosing, and then it automatically will share out to Twitter for you with whatever title you want to punch in. And the really cool thing is that it allows others to reply. If you see that button right there, the reply, and Joel's going to put it up, to reply in 1 minute, in 1 minute lengths. So yes, it's like an audio Twitter. What I like about audio is that I can listen to it and I can use it anywhere. So if I'm walking in, I'm going to say New York City, when I'm walking around New York City, I can go and create a piece of content, and I can also listen to other people's content without having to constantly be looking down at my phone or trying to watch a TV, like watch a video or trying to type out something. Now, does that sound, some people might be like, well, that's dumb. Well, no, it's not. Think about it. Think about how many times you really have a chance to watch a video. Usually you have to be sitting down to watch video, but podcasts and other audio formats you can listen to anywhere, whether you're in your car and you're letting them play, or whether you're walking and you have headphones in. Most of us are walking with headphones. So that's the cool thing about Anchor. Now, there's other features in there, like you can tag, which is, I think, very important. I think tagging is super important.
Tag, you're it.
The tagging feature is fantastic. I think they finally fixed you can auto correct the auto spelling correct.
Oh, does that work now?
Yeah. But it's got.
Guess what? Reflector app does not work with Anchor. When you go to do Anchor, it wants to change a setting and it will not broadcast. So the only way I'm going to be able to show it is this way, old school.
You can explore topics. They have a bunch of different topics. Most of them are based on hashtags, but then there's also more topics you can check into. So it's categorized, which is great. I'm going to show you guys this. Like, check it out. Look how many topics there are. I mean, there's tons of topics.
All the topics.
And I'm looking at stuff from like Anchor Debate, Netflix, TV, Tech, Anchor U, Lost in Space, The Human Voice, Startups, Apps, Mini Meditations, Sports, The Grammys, Anchor Conversation, Music Chain, Podcasts, Accents, Motivation, Election. So when I look through this, like, even the trending stuff that they have here in this is way more interesting to me than even, I would say, even when Periscope and all that stuff came out, where you were just seeing people doing like nothing, right? They would just sit there and like broadcast themselves sleeping. Like, you're not going to record yourself sleeping on here.
You could.
Yes, you can change your caption.
But you only get 2 minutes. So it's only 2 minutes of you sleeping. That's the thing. Periscope, you can
do that and let me know how it goes.
You could scope nonstop, but on Anchor you have 2 minutes. That's it, and your recording's over. So if you do fall asleep, while you're anchoring, you won't even be able to hit post because you'll have fallen asleep. So nobody will hear it. If somebody is sleeping in Anchor and nobody ever posts it, does anybody ever hear it?
Ooh,
no, they don't.
Bear shits in the woods.
So it's been up for a few weeks now. What are we in week 3 of it really being adopted?
Something like that. I mean, the initial buzz is obviously worn off as usual, like what happens with any app. But I've struck up amazing conversations with people on there. I've even talked to the founder of Anchor on there. He responded to me. He didn't respond to me on Twitter. He responded to me on Anchor, which is cool.
Is his name Anchor? Ankur?
His name is Mike.
Oh,
Mike.
I want his name to be Anchor.
That would be kind of cool,
right?
So
hello, I am Anchor. I have made the Anchor app. There's
a lot of different uses for audio only content. Joel has a background in radio, so he can attest to. There's.
Can I play my sample?
Yeah, of course.
Let's see if we can do this. So I've actually come up with. So I need a container for my Anchor. Just like I've got my Periscopes. Sometimes I'll random scopes, but I try to do the top 5 scope like it's a show. And on Blab, we have, BlabTalk Live. You have your show. I have another show. Like, we have containers for our content. And when I first saw Anchor, I thought, how do I create a container for this and turn it into a show? So I came up with the idea of doing the Anchor Minute. And basically it's 60 seconds. And I found a royalty-free track that I own the rights to. And this is what it sounds like. Hey, Joel here with your Anchor Minute, episode number 10. Do you have your own hashtag to signify what you stand for in the social space? My friend Brian Kramer has H2H, which stands for human to human. And Ted Rubin is R on R, stands for return on relationship. My hashtag is do good stuff. It's a motto that I live by and a message that I want to share and spread with the world. What about you? Do you have a hashtag that you use in your social media posts so that when people see it, they know, hey, this is what you're all about? I even use the hashtags here on Anchor, of course, Anchor Minute. And when you click it, you can see all of my Anchor Minute episodes. How do you brand yourself with the hashtag? Would love to know. So please share with me. Joel here with the hashtag Anchor Minute. Anchors away. And then, of course, we have, Won't go into that yet, but then we have the replies. So you get people liking your stuff if they like it, and then if they really engage, they hit the red button, the reply, put their phone up to their ear or hit the red button and share back with you. And there's a limit there, right, Vince?
To what? I hear what
To
you're
the reply, is it a 1 minute?
Yeah, so the replies are only 1 minute, which is great because people really can't. I mean, they can if they wanted to record a bunch of 1 minute segments, but for the most part, from what I've noticed, is that people don't do that. It's quick. I mean, and most people don't even go a full minute. Most people are replying to you. It's 15, 20 seconds. It's amazing. You know what's crazy is that we can't type in 140 characters because we always go over, but we can get out our thoughts in 10 seconds, 15 seconds without having to use the full minute. So I'm interested to see how people maximize the full 2 minute and 1 minute, because I find myself sitting there going, all right, well, I said everything I wanted to. I don't want to continue like rambling. And then realize I'm only 10 seconds into a recording. I'm like, wow, I got a lot out in 10 seconds. If you ever wonder, or if you ever, are playing on Snapchat or in a Twitter, not Snapchat, Jesus. If you're ever in a Twitter chat, is what I was trying to say, and you're trying to have conversations, you can't not just type one tweet. You're usually like answer A, answer B, answer C. You're giving like 15 different answers in order to get your thought out on Twitter. So
let's give a listen to one of yours, Vince. I've got looks like you haven't posted in 5, but here's one you posted.
I haven't, but yeah, go ahead.
This one was, what's your reaction to Facebook reactions?
Hey guys, happy hump day. I want to hear your reactions to Facebook reactions. It's the new like button. If you haven't checked it out, I suggest you go check it out on your Facebook desktop version. It's not yet rolled out to all mobile.
Version? What?
I don't know many that do have it on mobile yet. So check it out. Let me know what you think. It's more than just a like button. You can like, you can be sad, you can cry, you can wow, you can laugh. You can be angry at different posts instead of just liking them. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you think brands will do, if brands will do anything. Happy hawking to you guys. Happy hump day again.
Let it go now.
And let's talk soon.
Listen to what happens when it automatically. Oh, here I have to click reply. So let me.
Hey guys,
click reply. And
hey Vincenzo, I guess this is the addition that Facebook wanted to make a few months back when they talked about coming up with something to show that you dislike something, right? It should be interesting to see how it works.
And it'll keep going.
Jake McCracken.
I love the sounds.
Hey Vincenzo, my first reaction is it's a good thing. I haven't.
So it's, if you haven't tried it yet, it'll
keep really, going. Yeah, I don't know how many replies were on that one, but
you got a lot of replies on that one. You had on that one 25 replies. Some of them might be you replying to a reply, but right. It's a conversation. Somebody said, "Oh, it's like voicemail." No,
I said that, dumbass.
You were wrong.
And I just called you one because you knocked me last week when I said that.
Well, you know, but you know that it's.
By the way, I noticed you have a high LPR 40 there.
Are you digging it? Like,
I don't really care.
Everybody, close your eyes for just a moment. Close your eyes, and then listen to the silky, smooth sound of my voice in the.
I'm actually. I can't stand up if I wanted to right now.
Really?
Just saying.
Really?
Yeah, my dog's on my lap.
Gosh. Really? Can you guys go ahead and tweet that we are live? And if you want to share, by the way, the new tweet functionality lets you populate that tweet with whatever you want to say about the episode. And how come we're not seeing the last 30 seconds thing? Is it alternate?
I don't know. I'm not sure how that, like, what the stipulation for that is.
Do you have to have said something brilliant enough where somebody might want to share it? Is there it comes up a few minutes in, it turns off after 10? Okay. So anytime you want, just like Drea, Yolanda, Frank did there, please go ahead and share the love. And Jeremy apparently has a question. Do you like the auto scroll feature in Anchor to the next wave reply? What do you think?
Yeah, I do. I like it because it's like I was saying earlier, if you're a commuter, if you're walking, if you're in your car, you don't have to sit there and check every single reply. Imagine, I mean, I had 25 replies on mine, right? Imagine if those were all 1 minute replies after a full 2 minute. That's you're listening to 20, almost a half an hour of content. Come on. Sorry, the dog. I told you why I couldn't stand up. The freaking dog is here.
Freaking dog.
That's a half an hour of content. That's a half hour of content. So I just want it to be seamless. And it's pretty, I have to say, it does, break it up by announcing the person's name, which I think is cool too, because then at least like, oh, that was Jake McCracken that said that, or that was whoever.
We're going to get McCracken here. Now, I can't put, this is as good as I can get to show because, unfortunately, actually, you know what? I wonder if this other camera will give us a better picture. So they did an update this week, and up top there, Vincenzo, since I'm holding it out and can't really see it, can you tell us what we see there?
Your follower numbers, which are 834.
Right, and I'm just asking you to describe the features, not.
Oh, so you have. I didn't know. I'm like, what the hell does it
not? Let's brag on Joel's. No, that's not.
So on the top now, you have conversations that you're involved in. So you can click quickly to see what conversations you've already been involved in. You have likes, so you can see quickly what you've already liked or what you've liked in the past. You have the opportunity to, now you can see followers. You can also see how many likes you've received and how many plays. So how many times your content's been listened to. You have your settings, and then you also have your wave ordering. So how things you want to be ordered, newest, oldest, or most popular. And I think you have a speaker phone or a just regular. You can change it from speaker. Yeah, how you want to hear it. If you want to hear it through telephone or if you want to hear it through the speaker. So pretty cool features there. It's very simple. It's very simple. These guys that created this have set out to make it an experience that you want to be involved with, engaged with, and audio only, because they're radio guys. So these guys are all about that bass, no treble.
They're all about that bass. So here's the question. The real question is this: does it have legs?
I don't know. I don't know if this will be the app to have legs, or it's not public radio by any stretch either. I don't like that they call it radio. It's not radio.
It's not radio.
It's a podcast.
It's I like the word
microcasting.
Microcast.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. It's a mini cast, or it's audio Twitter, like someone said. I mean, without saying audio Twitter, think about it. Twitter is micro blogging. All right, my dog's gonna. Sorry, my dog is.
I think, is that your mic that's causing little fuzzy issues there?
It might be. I can't remember if the mixer that I'm plugged into is my good one or my bad one, because I have to find my other one. So
Rob got a great question. Actually,
sorry, guys.
Would go. Rob wants to know, what new features would you like to see? And I'll tell you right off the bat, I would like to see the ability to speed up. Hello, dog. Why are we seeing doggy butt?
Because she's so cute.
So she's so cute. Her butt's cute. I would like the ability, just with podcasting, like we have with the podcast app, to go 1.5, 2x, like speed it up, because the complication I see is that we are used to getting our information quickly, and when we're listening, I want to listen faster. Especially, there's some people that leave me replies and they're like, "Oh, hi, Joel. I was thinking about the question you asked, and as I thought about it, I had some thoughts." And I'm like, you got to get to the point. If you're going to reply here on Anchor, you have got to say, get to it.
Well, okay, yes and no, because here's to me, like, here's what I think as a podcaster. I understand people want to hear their content, but people that are listening to this content, it's a different type of person listening to podcasting content or listening to audio only content. They want the content to be delivered quickly, but they also want to hear a little bit more, because now, I don't know, like, I like to tell a little bit of a story in the beginning. Or I like to tell a little bit of something in the beginning of my podcast, because that's who, and for me, that's how I want to be. And if you listen to most podcasts, there is some sort of dialogue or some sort of conversation with the audience in the beginning.
Right.
If we start to cut, these are 2 minutes, right? These are only 2 minutes long. If you really can't get through 2 minutes or like hold up for 2 minutes, you'll know right away if you want to listen to someone's content, first of all.
I keep mine to a minute. Like,
no, I know. But for people that are using a full 2 minutes and like it takes them a minute and 30 seconds to get into it, you're probably not going to listen to them again.
Nope.
Like you'll be like, forget it.
Well, or you can tap in the waveform and kind of forward to go, I know somewhere they're going to get to the point.
Exactly. Yeah, that is a valid point. But I don't really want to see a speed up. I personally like to listen to podcasts in more than 1x anyway. I enjoy, so in my podcast, I know there's a lot of people that listen to me in 2x because I speak slowly. I mean, I can speak very fast, but
you sound sexy as a chipmunk.
No, for me, this is, I know I do. It's okay. For me, I like the pausing for emphasis. I like when I have to stop in the middle of recording or I pause for, a second because I have to think of something or I'm thinking, I like that coming across in my podcast. And there's some people that love it. There's other people that hate it. Amy Schmidauer hates it. She listens to me on like 2. If she could listen to me on like 4x, she would. She's like, I just don't have time to listen to you. I just need to, like, you need to just get your point across. I'm like, that's fine. But for me, that's how I like it. And I know there's a lot. I mean, listen, Joel, you were in radio. You know how it is. Like, people really do enjoy.
Wait, there he is right there.
Marketing.
Let's see, how do we...
Advertising. And sometimes conversation.
There's Vincenzo at 2x.
Podcast.
Wait, let's get to where you're just talking here. Let's see, jump ahead. Here we go.
Drop in the critical demographic, the Oscars is likely to end up as the year's most watched entertainment program. ABC noted that the 88th Academy Awards was the biggest entertainment telecast since last year's Oscars. The network also pointed to increases in adults aged 18 to 34. There were 9.3 last year to 9.4. Men ages 18 to 34.
There's half.
Which I fit right.
Oh gosh, make it stop. Okay. So it does get challenging to listen that fast.
Are you not saying anything?
No, I'm good. Hey, guys, we go ahead. Let's take a seat here. Vincenzo's going to finish making his point, and if you guys want to come in and talk to us, then this is your opportunity to do so. Go ahead. The floor, the blab is yours.
Me?
Yeah, well, you were making a point before I so rudely interrupted you with you.
I do. Dan, I love Overcast. Overcast is great. They have I think it's like the smart speed or whatever it's called. Have you used Overcast for Joel for podcasts?
I don't know anything about Overcast. Sounds like a rainy day. I prefer sunshine.
Overcast is amazing. What it does is it senses where there's pauses in the conversation and it speeds up through those automatically by itself. And it knows when to slow it down. And it works surprisingly well. I tried it and I was like, oh, there's no way this is going to figure it out. And it was a very easy listen. So I do like Overcast. It's a very, very cool. Yeah, smart speed. That's what it's called.
Cleans up. Is that the deal? It cleans it up a little bit.
Yeah, it helps clean. Yeah, and it's beautiful. And you know how I picked that up? I didn't even know about it until I was looking through my stats on my podcast, and I noticed there was not a lot of traffic, but there was more than one person listening through Overcast, and I'm like, what the hell is Overcast? Check that out. It's a really cool app. It is a very nice way to listen to podcasts. It's amazing how the tool itself. This lends to your point, Joel, by adding the 1.5 or the speeds for Anchor. I completely understand. But it's amazing how the tool itself is critical in podcasting. Yes, the content has to be good, but there's people that will not listen to it on like the iPhone app. They refuse. Like, I'm not listening. It's not a good experience. I'm like, it's the same freaking thing. And there are people that swear it is not the same thing. Okay.
Right.
Hey, all power to you then.
So if I listen to, what I want is Overcast that changes the voice to the voice I want. So when I listen to you, what I actually hear is a French woman. Bonjour, this is Vincenzo Landino on the Brain Boost podcast. Oui. So the seats are open, and what you guys don't stop and think about when the seats are open, or there are those of you who are social media people that are like, how do I get my name out there, and how can I be seen, and how do I let people know who I am? And then you're invited to take a seat, and you're like all shy and stuff. So pro tip right here, when you have a chance to show up and be seen and say, hey, I'm so-and-so, and here's what I do, really smart opportunity. Just letting you know that. And Vincenzo, just a note, there's a question I'm not going to put up, but it does make me smile.
Yeah, no, you're not. She's wrong. You paid her.
No, I did not. I don't know who that is. You're just jelly. I'm not going to put it up though. All right,
Whatever.
let's see who's calling in. We got Aaron and Alicia. Aaron, what's up?
Not much.
Welcome
What's up,
to
Aaron?
BlabTalk Live.
BlabTalk Live. BlabTalk Live.
Oh, dang it. I don't have
Hey, what's going on,
I got
Alicia?
the wrong device hooked up there.
How are you guys?
Blah, blah,
Everybody dance.
blah, blah,
And then
blah,
somebody
blah,
grab to share the last 30
blah,
seconds.
blah, blah, blah,
What is going on here?
blah, blah, blah.
He was making us dance.
BlabTalk Live, BlabTalk Live, BlabTalk Live, BlabTalk Live, blam, 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 BlabTalk.
Joe is unruly tonight.
So, Aaron, you're
He
first
is,
in the
isn't he?
room. First in, first on. What's on your mind? Who are you?
Who am I?
Who
Me?
are you? Yeah, you.
Who are you? What do you do?
So
Opportunity. Knock.
he knocks. Okay, so I am Erin with Socially Powered.
Hi, Aaron. Hi, Aaron.
Hi. So I help businesses power
She's cute,
up
Joel. You didn't tell me she was cute.
online presence. You've seen my picture, right? I mean,
Yeah, I'm Go ahead. This is just for banter of the show.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Press
so
the banter button.
wait, weren't you pushing buttons yesterday?
I was. You've been watching my snaps. That was today, by the way. How
That was
time
today?
flies. It was this morning.
I get confused.
That happens. I have that effect on women.
So I help businesses power up their online presence with social media management, consulting, and training.
And full disclosure here, Erin's actually a friend of mine. She's here in Denver, and she is strategizing with me for our next social media shenanigans meetup to take place here in Denver in May. We're just waiting on a contract from the venue, and Pat Flynn has agreed to come in from San Diego to be our special guest celebrity. I was going to say speaker, but they speak for about 10 minutes, and the rest of it is hanging out, having a drink, and taking pictures. So, Alicia, your connection's bad, so I'm going to drop you for a second, and then come on back here, and let's see if we can clean that up.
So I'm just going to add to that, Joel. Anybody who wants to come to Denver in May, you should come join us at Social Shenanigans.
I got the invite.
Awesome, amazing time.
We're getting.
I got the invite.
Are you coming?
Oh, great. I thought that, I don't know. Are you inviting me, Aaron?
The invite is out.
I don't want to be invited by just Joel.
No, I am putting out the invite to you right now.
No. I want a personal invite. In the mail. I want a personal invite, handwritten in the mail. I will give it to you. You ready? You ready?
1-800-Landino.
Yeah, I don't care. No, this is for real. You really want my address?
Yes.
4 South Main Street, number 705.
It's a van down by the river.
No, that's in Wallingford. I'll type the rest in here. I'll type the rest in the blab so you see it.
Typed it all in, like rather than the
Wallingford.
I can. You're right. Yes. There you go.
I mean, there it is. There it is
Right.
in black and white.
You will get your personal invitation in the mail. Probably
Make sure it's 4 South Main Street, number 705. It has to be written like that.
4 South Main Street, number 705.
Well, this is educational. So glad.
I wanted my personal invite to Denver.
All go stalk Vincenzo.
Go for it. Go for it.
Go to Connecticut.
You'll find the United States. You'll find the United States Post Office.
Oh, dang.
For Connecticut.
Well, so people could just go hang out there until you show up to get your mail.
God bless you if you really want to wait for that.
Yeah. And we're not going to, it's not going to be formally announced until we have the contract, Aaron. I don't know where the deal is, but, you know. I'm just saying. Right. Matt Gibson, is that a Gibson guitar you got there in your lap?
Nope.
Can you play us a lick?
I'm not plugged in.
Well, plug in, man. If you're going to have a guitar in your lap and you're going to get on the show.
Well, and your name is Matt Gibson. You should have a Gibson, right?
Right. I'm actually an ESP guitars artist, so.
So you're not plugged in. Well, go plug it in because I want to hear a lick as long as you're on here.
I can't because I'm in an apartment right now. And I would make my neighbors very angry at me if I did that.
Yeah, screw them, dude. Don't worry about it.
We just want a lick. I mean, I'm not saying turn it up to 11. I'm just like, just play a little something.
No, you're not going to play if you're not turning it up to 11.
So what's up, man?
Nice.
Well, okay. So here's the deal. Shelf life, because like I have over 1 million followers on Google
Twinkies
Plus.
last forever, man. That's all you need to know. Twinkies last forever.
Twinkies last forever. Right. Well, okay. So look, I got in ground floor Google Plus, got 1 million followers on Google, which has really helped me to. I know. Hey, but you know what? It's shelf life, and I really did a pretty decent job at getting a whole bunch of endorsements and got my name off of the Google platform and got it out there. And now I can come back into other platforms and kind of, take that social status and weave it into the new platforms. But the thing is, like, okay, so I missed the Periscope thing. And, I missed MySpace back in the day, So shelf life of all of these different apps and social media platforms that are coming out, as somebody that doesn't have unlimited amount of time, which none of us do, but I'm a musician, and I've found that I've almost driven myself bananas trying to keep the social media thing going, because you want to get involved in all this cool new stuff. And Blab is really cool.
This was Anchor. Your Anchor would be over. What's your question?
Okay, sorry, dude. So Anchor, Anchor is really cool.
Rim shot.
Yeah, okay. But Anchor is really cool. I'm thinking about jumping into it. But again, it seems like this is going to be one of those low shelf life programs that is maybe a stepping stone to something better.
I feel that way as well.
Here's the thing. So here's the cool thing. Wait, before because I know where Joel's going to go with it. Just give me 1 second. Here's the thing. Even if it has a short shelf life overall, think of what you can do with the content. You can still share the content out, right?
But
so if it's helping you,
why can't I download my anchors, my waves?
Okay.
That was the other feature that I wanted. I want to be able to hit download and take my little minute.
Joel, you can put them into Medium.
But that's not downloading the WAV file.
No, I know that. I just wanted to say you cut me off.
That's Vincenzo at half speed.
Something just occurred to me, though, that might help the shelf life of an app like this is, transcribing. Like if you could figure out a way that whenever you did your 1 minute thing, they had a really good transcribing program that would turn that into content that you could put in your other social media, and somebody needs to figure that out. That would be really cool.
Okay, so I have an idea here. Just because Google Docs now has where you speak, right, into Google Docs, could you not play your audio file while your Google Docs is open and it automatically transcribes?
I don't know. Let's try it, shall we? Let me.
I also can I just add here, because I feel like, Matt, you said that Periscope has a short shelf life or you miss the boat there. And I don't think that Periscope's going anywhere anytime soon. And I know this is completely off topic from Anchor, but I like Periscope. So
I agree. Periscope shelf life is not. It's we've got time on Periscope. Where do you do the audio on? Oh, here it is. Voice typing. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
So is it going to go? Let me just try here. See what happens. Oh, you click to speak. Okay, so I'm going to tell it to use my microphone. And now we are typing into the thing. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my Anchor.
And now that I'm thinking about this, why aren't we using, if this works, Joel, why aren't we using this in everything that we do? When we go live, when we do blabs, when we everything, right, guys?
Okay. All right, so I'm going to try this. Yeah. Here we go. It's Sunday, and I want to give shout-outs to other people today. And my question for you is, who is really doing a great job? Okay, so my mic isn't picking that up. It's like it's sporadically picking up characters, so it's not loud enough. I might, if I played it through a system, be able to do it, but so far that is not easily done. Oh, I just got notified. You hear? I love the little sound. Cling. Somebody say something.
Hey. This is Vincenzo Landino. So are we we're live debugging this thing right now?
Yeah, look, nothing is forever, Matt, right? Nothing is forever. The shelf life, I mean,
forever.
Even Windows was it, and then, the Mac came back, and then it's the iPhone, and now Apple's got their own struggles, and there's always something else to come along. And the only platform that I will build on, that I will bank on, is my own blog, which is why I put everything I write, all the videos I create, everything gets embedded there so that I have a home. And that's actually my next anchor, why you should blog, because everybody needs a place to call home.
Well, and that said as well, even with Google Plus, I go back to it and I'll do little experiments still, because you can use Circloscope to go and get all the active users of all the people in your niche and notify them of posts and get them engaging on your posts. But it does take a lot of work, and I'm just trying to figure out if I want to go back and build up my engagement on Google Plus again, so there's still people using it. And really, I think if you can just figure out a way to tap into the active users of any platform in your niche, it's worth it.
Yeah, and I don't think those Google Plus people are actually people. They're aliens.
Oh, they're aliens? Are they?
Yeah. In fact, as I look at you, I wonder, maybe Matt's from a different planet. You got this cool light show going on behind you.
And I have magic, watch.
And you're a musician. Do you have a clapper?
Yeah, that's right. Wait a minute. Okay, didn't work that time, but yeah. See my harp. This is my studio. See my chicken legs. Don't look.
But so you have a studio, but you can't play your instruments because you have neighbors that.
I just relocated into this location, and I haven't hooked up all of my live streaming stuff. Normally, I can do that kind of stuff. The Blab is not that great for music just because of the compression. It's kind of like the old Google Hangouts days, but so it doesn't sound as good. I wish they'd do something about that, but anyway.
Blackout asks, is Anchor just another ADD podcast? Well, I don't know about is the ADD Podcast Network, right? Is that a thing? I don't think so. So it could be podcasts for people with ADD because it's sound bites.
That's true. I mean, yeah. And I'm thinking about, because, I have a podcast for musicians called Kingdom of Rock. That's kind of my social media kind of, trying to build my name up, so to speak, and interview rock stars. I just interviewed David Ellefson from Megadeth and Michael Sweet from Striper, kind of some of my heroes, that kind of stuff. And so maybe doing the little sound bites, because I'm having trouble getting musicians who are barely making a living to stop and listen to the show. So maybe if I start doing these little sound bites, that might be a better way for them to consume material.
Anchor Rock. Where do you live?
I live in Roanoke, Virginia.
Ah, cool. So in a couple weeks, I'm going to be emceeing Marketing Mayhem in Orlando. You might come down there. Brett Michaels is the entertainment on Saturday night. Brett Michaels.
Oh, nice. Well, every rose does have its thorns.
That's true. And as long as you don't tell me to talk dirty. Well, hey, Matt. Appreciate you, Vincenzo.
All right. We'll see you. Nice.
Thanks, Matt. Great to see you, buddy.
All right. See you guys.
Aaron, you have any additional thoughts? You just want to sit there and look
okay.
cute?
So we have a question here.
Like sitting here looking cute, but I do want to say that I just got on a Google Doc, and as long as I'm on the Google Doc tab, it was writing everything he said. Although I will say it's not perfect, but it still works.
Okay. Well, there you go. Maybe there's a little service for you right there, Aaron. If you want to outsource, find.
You want transcripts of your blabs or your periscopes or your
Well, that's what I'm saying. You could totally create a service around that, and you just put them in the Google Docs, and then pay some outsourcer that's got a grasp of the English language to clean them up, and you don't actually have to do anything except the business part of it.
Look at that.
Boom. You know what that is, baby? That be ka-ching. By the way, officially out of buttons today. They are sold out on Amazon. 2,000 are being made in China as we speak, and will probably be here a month from now. So anybody who goes on Amazon to try to buy one, currently not available, which I hate because every day people buy them. Not today.
So text asks, but is Anchor really a podcast platform? Isn't it micro conversations? It's not micro conversations. They're conversations.
They're little bitty conversations from little small
I would say that too. However, I don't think it's not podcasting. You're right, Jason. It's not podcasting. It's just micro. Just like Twitter's not a blog. It's micro blogging. It's not podcasting. It's micro podcasting.
Why does everything have to be so freaking specific? Can we not? Yeah.
Why asked a question. I was answering it.
Jason, don't make me come over there. Thank you for fixing the problem we had, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw this, but there was a leap year bug on Blab. And when you went to my scheduled broadcasts, it showed that the broadcast I had done with Brian Solis back in January was scheduled to be next. So it was going to be like a Back to the Future moment. And thanks to Jason and all his Blab studdedness, problem solved. Yeah. So anybody else want to jump in here? We have a seat open to talk Anchor and the Anchor app. Are you using it? Are you not using it? Do you care? Did you bring any food? Gina, did you bring cookies and ice cream? Because my sweet tooth is calling out. This is Gina from Keeler Gardens. Hi, Gina.
Hi, how are you?
We're doing well. Thanks for joining. Say hi to Vincenzo.
Hi, Vincenzo and Aaron. Nice to meet you too. Hi. So I'm using Anchor as a singing sort of showcase. All the other platforms, you need a video. So it becomes too complicated. So what I do on Anchor is I just sing. I just put the phone up to my ear and I sing a 2-minute song, and it's fantastic. And you don't have to do anything.
What is your, is it GG Keeler G on Anchor too?
Yep. No, it's Gina Iliopoulos. Here, I'll type it in.
Yes, please
Keeler
do.
G is my business, so.
I don't even think I can say your name, let alone spell it.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens a lot.
Let's
she's Greek, man. Come on.
I am Greek. Yes, thank you.
Opa.
I'm glad you noticed. Yes. So yeah, if you want to, you could actually pull it up right now. And so I try to do one a day. Sometimes I do two if I'm inspired. But I'm just walking around the house all day long, and I just love to sing. And the video part of it becomes too complicated for YouTube, for Periscope, and I don't know if anyone even cares about looking at me, but they want to hear me sing. So people are very friendly.
I'm looking at the songs you've done here, and I'm going to have to go with the Beatles.
Close your eyes, and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day. And I'll send all my loving to you.
That's
I'll
good.
pretend
Do you get
that
to the
I'm
chorus? I want to hear the
kissing
chorus.
the
I do,
lips
yeah.
I
Here we go.
and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true.
So see, it's really easy, and I like the. It's clear when you do it. When you do the recording, you just put the phone up as opposed to holding it or pushing the button. When you hold the phone up, it's so crystal clear. It's like you're in a studio. So
You have a lovely voice, and if I might make a suggestion,
Yeah.
to get an iRig mic, a handheld
Okay.
mic, I'll show it to you. Hang on.
I am patiently waiting, anticipating this cool mic.
That was awesome, by the way.
That was really
thank
good.
you.
You have a lovely
Yeah,
voice.
and if anyone ever has any requests,
You've actually
send me a
given me a
wave.
reason to go on Anchor.
I want to hear. I'll tell you what I want to hear. I love
Okay.
Natalie Cole's version of "Orange Colored Sky."
Oh, I love that song. I can do that one. Yeah.
So this is a. They have some newer ones now, but this is an iRig mic right here, and it's got this. Your connection here to go into your phone easily, and I think a handheld will serve you a lot better.
I will definitely consider that. Can you tell me
singing.
what something like that runs?
I could if I went to Amazon and looked it up.
Okay, no worries.
But
I'll be honest. I just lost my job, so I'm not going to be buying any mics anytime soon. But soon, when I can, I will. Yeah.
Well,
that's
maybe
great. I will happily take suggestions. Yeah, any.
Maybe you should charge to
Maybe
sing.
I should, make my Anchor like private and like only allow certain people in. I'm not sure if that's doable. I need sponsors. Is what I need.
And stuff.
Yeah, concerts with Anchor. I have my phone waving, The tip jar. I like that idea. I'm looking at the comments, here. So.
Well, and there's what is it? Patreon. Patreon is a way.
Patreon. You know what? I could do that if people want to keep hearing me sing. I could do that.
At the end.
Give me $1 a month. You get to hear all my waves, and I'll keep producing them.
You're underselling yourself. We need $1 a month.
Well, I mean, I get like 10 million people.
I'm going to be like, sing. Here we go. We are the champions.
Orange colored sky. Yep, I'll do that one for you.
Nice.
So,
okay, well, I'm following you now.
Thank you. So for me, I think Anchor is the best so far. I mean, if there are going to be other iterations and other versions, I'll certainly try them. But I tried this with Instagram, and 15 seconds is too short. You can't sing anything in 15 seconds. And I don't want to do whole YouTube videos. It's really perfect for me. So I've been using it, and I like it. And there's some other singers out there, and we switch back and forth, and we did a mashup, and it was fun. Yeah.
Very cool.
So, the hashtag is La Voce. I'll type it in because on the waves that are not part of my my personal feed, you can search for my my hashtag, and you can find all the waves that I've done by answering up to other people too. La Voce. There it is. La Voce. That's
excellent. Thank you for that.
Well, thank you so much for having me on.
She's Greek, and she's using an Italian hashtag. I love it.
Actually, I'm half Sicilian. That's why I use the Italian hashtag.
Oh boy, double trouble.
Gina Marie.
I like her. I like her. She can come back anytime.
Everybody,
I will do that. I will happily
follow Gina here on Blab and Aaron as well. Click the
yes, we will
the
follow
pluses
everyone.
next to them. And for those of you that don't know, if you actually click on their names, it opens up their profile window, and then you can follow them on Twitter as well by clicking the little bird. It takes you over there. So
this group here who's here today will be the only ones who will know me on Anchor because it's the only place I sing is Anchor. So that's my one little, it's almost a vice because I could just sing all day long. So this is a special treat for me. Thank you.
I know, I love it.
Like now here or on Anchor?
On Anchor, because we have just a few minutes left.
Oh, then I will say goodbye. So thank you
Gina.
so much. I really appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. Yeah. See you soon.
So
Bye-bye.
awesome to have you on here.
Thanks.
And let's see, we'll bring in whoever this is for a moment. It's Carrie.
I'd like to buy the world a Coke.
Can you buy me wine instead?
Yes.
Buy me some red wine instead.
I will send you
I
a
think that's
bottle
what
of my
I think that is where, because we're going to finish up here in a moment, because following Blab Talk Live is the Bodenweiser Himmelblau. What's up, Carrie?
Hey, how are you guys doing?
We're well. Good to see you.
It's
Fantastic.
this Anchor app has been so much fun to just kind of get an idea for what the app will do. I love what you're doing, Joel, with your Anchor minutes. That's really cool.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So what do you think about?
You know what I like about that, Carrie, is that I use the hashtag Anchor Minutes so that people, they click the hashtag, it shows all the episodes that are there.
Right. That's a great idea. So what do you think about the time it takes to listen to responses and then respond to those responses? If you're on Twitter, it's simple. You read it real quick and you can dash out a real quick reply. But if somebody talks for a minute and then you give them a 30-second or a minute response, it's crazy.
The time it takes to then try and figure out, how did that person really mean this comment? And were they saying it like this? Were they saying it like that?
True.
Going back, trying to figure out context. You know what? I would gladly take the 30 seconds to listen to someone say something than to read it and try and figure out how they're saying it. There's so many times, and I know I run into it all the time because I usually post things that are typically opposite end of where everyone else is at. Sometimes it's true. Sometimes I do it on purpose just because I don't like going with the flow. And it's always misunderstood, at least from my perspective. But if someone heard me say it, and this happens because I'll end up getting on a phone call with a friend of mine who's like, what did you mean by that? And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that makes way more sense, but it doesn't come across like that in text. So, I would much rather waste 30 seconds or whatever, you want to call it, than to try and figure out
misunderstood man in the room.
Good point. All right. Well, I've been doing a 3-minute, kind of a 2-minute podcast, if you will, to kind of see how that works out and try to get 4 or 5 items into that time. So, but it's been really interesting, and it's great to see all the different ways that people are using Anchor, and just whether it's just posing a question of the day, having an Anchor minute, having a full mini podcast, or whatever. So I think we'll see more and more uses as time goes on.
I heard Vincenzo was going to one-up me and do the Anchor 61-second show.
No. Are you kidding?
Probably not. I mean,
that is absolutely a no-no.
Well, thanks for jumping on. Very appreciate it.
Or maybe I'll just call it 60 seconds.
Yeah, for 60.
Hey, thanks, guys. You have a great night.
Good to see you,
Hey,
Carrie.
Carrie, take care.
Aaron, you're like great window dressing while you're sitting and not saying anything, but do you have any last words?
I really was going to say that I disagree
with what?
I'm sorry, but
point counterpoint. Jane, you ignorant slut.
Totally fine if she does.
I don't have time to listen. Joel and I have had this conversation. I just don't have time to listen honestly, I just got on Anchor. I've done like one thing, but I do not have the time to listen to everybody. And
nobody got
it. Kind of goes back to can you speed it up? Because
that's fine.
I don't know. There's just so many platforms and so many things going on that I don't have the time.
So I have two responses to that. One is personal response. Me personally, I can absorb listening and doing other things. So I would prefer doing that than having to stop, read.
Bob Landino.
No, my professors, my teachers, all growing up, they were always like, "Are you paying attention?" And they would pick on me like specifically call on me because they thought I wasn't paying attention, and then I would like almost recite what they said word for word, and they're like, "Holy shit, you're like, wow, how'd you do that?" But anyway, so that's me personally.
Your mic is farting, Vincenzo. You need to fix that.
I know it's all messed up.
It's like,
so for me personally, whatever. But how about this? So you said you don't have time to listen. How would you feel if someone said that about your content? I don't have time to listen to their content. To Aaron, I don't have time to listen to Aaron.
No,
I agree. No, you're right, 100%. And
so,
well, we don't have time to hear you now, Aaron.
Dang it!
No. I'm just curious.
This is why there's different.
There's always someone else, Yeah.
Look, regardless of how much we've had this discussion with, people iPhone versus Android, and there's those that they prefer Android no matter what, and there's others that prefer iOS no matter what, and whatever floats your boat, whatever your thing is, I think there's nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Aaron, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Nice.
Thanks, Aaron.
And
Aaron, he's probably going to send me like anthrax or something in an envelope now.
Actually, what I was thinking is I'd send you an envelope full of glitter.
Oh, glitter explosion. Glitter bomb.
That'll be fun.
I'm kidding. No, you'll like it.
Yeah.
It'll be
your dog will like it.
You can send pictures or something.
You can Snapchat.
I will, covered in glitter.
Yeah. Oh, I did just follow on Snapchat, by the way.
Me?
Vincenzo.
Is that a threat?
Oh, good. That's probably not a threat. I mean, you'll hear me singing in the car a lot. You'll watch me sing in the car a lot.
He sings in the car a lot. He really likes to listen to himself sing. And he's got a good voice.
No, I don't even listen to my own snaps, bro.
No, you sing. I mean, you can sing. I've heard you. I would do karaoke with you.
Thanks, man.
Or maybe we'll have to throw down in San Diego. Maybe karaoke night. Aaron, you going to go to San Diego?
I'll be there.
Maybe we need to do I don't know what night. Maybe when everybody else is on the cruise, on the booze cruise.
I want to go on the cruise, though.
Well, then you're going to miss karaoke night.
I'll be there for Friday.
What cruise are we talking about?
I know that Bodenweiser and Himmelblau are going to be mad at me, but tough. Jana, you want to jump in here for a moment?
Yeah, so I did karaoke with Amy Schmidauer, and she's got a great voice, by the way.
So I heard her for the first time on the video where she did the parody.
Yeah,
that's not even her being good.
That's her being bad.
So she sang into an ATR 2100, which is not made for singing.
Right.
You got to hear her sing a cappella. Her voice. She's got a really good voice.
This isn't even made for me talking, so I don't even know what to do now. I wanted Jana to come in here for a moment if she can.
What's up, Alex Daily TV? My man, Alex Daily.
You know what I think
Television.
we need to do? I think we need to ask the Himmelblau and the Bodenweiser to push their show back 30 minutes because I just feel like an hour.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Well, then we're just going to keep going. Hello, Jana. Your hair's looking lovely tonight.
Oh, well, thank you. Can you hear me okay?
But if I said that, Joel, it would be something bad. Thanks.
Why? Wait, you say it instead. Go ahead.
No, because you know me. I'm like, oh, Jana's so hot. That's how I say it.
Oh, Jana, you're so hot.
You know what? You know I love Jana.
Jana.
Hold on, I can't talk right now. You guys are flattering me. Thank you.
Yes.
I was just about to say, I have absolutely nothing interesting to say. I jumped in late because I just got back to work. So I do have opinions on Anchor, but I don't know what you guys have already said and whatever.
Go ahead. Share your opinion. And Cliff, I just want to say really quickly, Cliff, we'll finish up soon, but I'm feeling the pressure. And so let's start your show and we'll have everybody come over there.
Avi asked a real question. Hold on. Avi asked a real question. What is your vote for Anchor? Thumbs up or thumbs down? You guys ready? The four of us in this.
Yeah.
Thumbs up or thumbs down? Ready?
On the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Aaron's undecided.
I am.
She's a moderate. She's voting in.
Aaron doesn't know.
Yeah, she's only been on it once.
More.
I've been on it more than that, but I've only broadcast.
Then you've not done it. You've not done it. Yeah.
Jana does it all
I mean, you can't be everywhere, right, Joel?
What's
you
that?
Can't,
no, you can't. I'm not telling you should. I'm just saying it's hard to pass judgment on it if you haven't done it. But you shouldn't be everywhere. There's no doubt. Jana, what do you think?
So I
want to steal Jana.
You want to steal Jana?
Her husband would not approve of that.
That's awesome. So
does she look like I care?
Is your husband a big,
big
guy? Jana, is your husband a burly man?
No, he's very tall.
So, could Enzo kick his ass? That's the question.
Probably.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what?
Likely.
Okay, I'll see something interesting.
Got into.
All right, here's my interesting thoughts about Anchor. Okay, I was in radio for 7 years, so in news talk radio. So I
do your radio voice.
With traffic and weather together every 10 minutes. When I'm Jenna Francis, KSNO's Radio 102.7 FM and 1160 AM, Utah's news, traffic, and weather station.
And this is Joel Comm. You're listening to Rock 107 WPG Urbana-Champaign's classic rock. And now it's the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper.
Oh, wow. So I actually was never on the air. I was just imitating the people that were on the air. I was always the sales manager but I did commercials and stuff. When the production guy didn't have anyone else. But anyway, so here's my point. What I like about Anchor is that if you're not like prepared to be on camera or you're on the road, you don't want to periscope, you want to control the content, and you have more than a 10-second message all that Snapchat really gives you, then it's perfect. What I don't like as a consumer of Anchor, when somebody gets 2 minutes of my time, it better damn well be good. And so I get frustrated sometimes when I'm listening to Anchor as a consumer.
I'll only take up 30 seconds, I promise. Joel, I didn't mean anything bad by that.
So is this what we're talking about? I have to know. Is this what the show is about? I'm really confused right now.
Oh my.
Okay. What was I talking about?
Oh, Aaron, come on. Have fun.
We're just teasing. Anyway, I get a little frustrated with some of the content occasionally, but that's easy unfollow, right? So I think it's amazing for what Enzo said earlier with you. It's like text, but you actually understand the context because you can misinterpret so much when you're sending a tweet or a big, long Facebook, status. So I'm a radio girl, so I really enjoy it. I haven't had a lot of time to produce a lot of content on there, but I anticipate that it'd be a great place to do so when I'm not so busy. But I really do, in my free time, I enjoy listening to it as long as the people I'm following are giving, interesting stuff. I want to learn something in that 2 minutes. And so far, mostly so good. Especially
really, so you want to learn. See, so people listen for different reasons, right? Just like every other type of podcast and entertainment. Like, people are here. I don't know why people are here actually, but they're here for a reason. Maybe they want to learn something. Maybe something will inspire them. Maybe they just want to watch a couple of goofballs be goofballs. And I think we win on all counts, actually.
Show.
But like, our last guest on here, she sings. It's all about you. I don't know if you were here, Yana, when she was still singing, but our Greek friend, Uppa, she was talking all about she sings on Anchor. And that's it. It's pure entertainment. She's got a lovely voice, and just to go on for 2 minutes and hear some stranger croon is why some people listen.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for me, the reason I consume most social media is to learn something. But on Facebook, I don't have that expectation. I'm there to find out what my aunt's, uncle's, cousin's second.
And you definitely don't have that expectation here.
That's true. I come here to hang out with you guys because I learn plenty from other places, right?
Yeah. We're here for your amusement.
So basically, she's saying there's zero education value in the show.
There's no value.
That's not true. I've learned a lot from BlabTalk Live.
That should actually be our tagline: zero educational value. This will provide. It's like the zero. This is like we're like the water of the blab world. There's no calories, but you need it to survive.
It's true.
You need us. Admit it. You all need us.
Or as the Aussies would say,
I need you.
Vincenzo, we may have the longest running show on Blab. I just thought of that. Yeah, somebody wait, Jason's here. Jason, Tech Stud or Blab Stud or whatever kind of stud you are these days. Keeps changing his studly name.
Jason's awesome.
I want to know if we are the longest running show or if there was somebody that was doing a show.
Joel, you're staticky on my side.
Am I staticky, ladies? No.
That's me.
So that tells me that the static is in your ears, Vincenzo. It's in your ears. He's coming back. Dang, I thought he was disappearing. Everybody, quick, hide. Where is Tech Stud? I want to know. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll just ping Furkan, because Furkan will know. He knows all the things.
So
Jason, see, Jason doesn't know.
We likely are. We are the 2 most followed blokes on Blab.
But I want to know. I don't want to make any false claims.
I'm not. That's
I don't want to be like a.
The only thing I can think of is maybe Yo Pickles, Blab's Got Talent, or maybe Ricky Prime's Hitting to Quit It. But I don't know how long those shows have been around.
Maybe
this is
that
the
might
longest
be.
standing show on Blab.
I just want to know the truth.
This is like
so.
I'm like Brian Williams, and you are
Question
like,
of the day.
Don't say Chet Brinkley.
I'm definitely like Brian Williams. I just make shit up. So
I remember watching y'all's first show. It was a long time ago.
You watched our first show?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know it was the first one? Maybe it was the first one you saw.
I remember you saying it was the first.
That was a long time ago. So when you look at...
He says that to all the girls.
I've been on now... Oh, hey, you know what today is? 200 days.
Today's 200 for you?
Oops.
Oh, that's weak, bro.
House party. House party.
They say on
no
your
one partied for mine.
On Blab.
So Vincenzo,
nobody partied for my 200th.
Vincenzo's at 218. Well, you know what? What does that tell you?
208.
Guys, I am the undisputed
Ooh, I'm at 209.
champion of the world.
I'm the junior member of the group here.
You are. You're just a wee
You're
just a wee little baby.
I'm just a 200 days.
Oh, it's so cute, Joe.
I want to thank everybody for joining me.
200 days. That's actually kind of crazy. Think about it.
I know.
That's like
it's 6.5 months.
No, is it? Oh yeah, okay. I'm trying to think of
math is hard. Yeah.
That's an eternity in social media.
Alex Daly, 260 days.
Wow, champ! The champ is here.
Mike Baltus he's like somewhere around 260 or 280, Joel.
Yeah, no, I know. But that's not what I want to know. Is who's had the longest running show? This is not a tough question.
Jason would definitely know.
Jason doesn't know. He already said he doesn't know. So I tried paging Furkan. Furkan used to like be there. Like when I would page him, he'd be like,
for the record, the reason why I looked at you funny is because 260 days is more than 6.5 months. Do the math. I was right. That's why I questioned him. And math is hard for me. 260 days. 260 days on Blab.
We weren't talking 260. We were talking yours, 218.
Oh, I thought we were talking about 260. I was reading 260.
We were talking about you.
All right.
No, we were talking about me. 200 days is 6.5 months and change. I know math. Before you know it, we're going to be celebrating a year of blabberating, blabsterbating.
I blabsterbate every day.
I never see you blab by yourself, but then of course that wouldn't be blabsterbating, would it?
No.
So should we throw the show over to as much as I'm enjoying this, should we toss the show over to our friends?
Hold on a second. If I don't want to blabsterbate, I'm gonna just shut up.
Blaster.
What? This show just.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
What, Vincenzo? I'm just hoping the music can take us out to somewhere better than where we're going.
Can Jana watch me blabsterbate in my room?
Evan Doobie never came back again. What happened? He made the songs, and then he disappeared, and never to be seen again. Because I wanted like an extended version of this.
Yeah, the guy did it for free. Now we're gonna ask him for more.
I wanted more. He also did these. He did the cool, the extra little.
I'm on in black.
That's him. What is that?
Tech Stud just sent that to me.
Snapchat.
Oh. Yeah, but he doesn't come here, Nikki. Evan comes on, but like he avoids BlabTalk Live. He's like, "Oh, don't let him know."
Those guys. Oh God, no! Please, no.
By the way, this is how BlabTalk Live should always be: you and me and two pretty girls. Like, I think just don't you think?
You think I'm going to argue with you on that statement?
No, no, I can't show my soundboard, Rob, because it's over there, and I'm not picking it up to do this. So
BlabTalk Live.
I feel bad. I'm feeling a little bad at the moment.
Why?
Because the Bodenweiser Himmelblau thing is happening, and we're supposed to
We're like competitors with them. We need to start thinking cutthroat with the show, Joel.
Somebody go over there and here's the link to their show. I'll at least do that.
If they have like 3 viewers, then maybe we'll leave. But
there's the link to their show, and tell them that we are hell no, we won't go.
they've got 20 people in theirs. I mean,
okay,
that's solid.
Tell somebody go and apologize to Cliff for me, and just tell him that I'm not stopping. You want me to go over and drop the link for your show? That'd be horrible. Tell him. I want to send a memo. Okay. Note to Bodenweiser und Himmelblau. Say.
I wouldn't rather watch us all.
I am your father. Go to your room. Drop an anchor. It's like a deuce. I had to go drop an anchor.
Drop an anchor.
Gotta go weigh an anchor over in the Bodenweiser Himmelblau.
Yo, we should all go in there. Everyone should go in there, drop the link to the show, and come back.
That would actually be real funny and cruel.
All right, let's do it. You guys ready?
I really feel bad. I'll wait here.
Everybody jump into this Bodenweiser und Himmelblau.
I have to watch.
They're talking about Don Knotts, so it's
I have to watch.
I'm going to jump into that one.
I'm going to keep this open, but I want to see what happens.
Copy this link. Copy the link to the show, and everyone drop our link in there. He's going to get so pissed.
So bad.
That's like...
Come on, guys.
Is it going to mess up my audio if I click that link?
Why would you do that to him? That's Don Knott's brother.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, shush.
Really?
He's gaining followers by just doing that, all right?
That's true.
Now, so I did not make anybody do it, Nikki. Send my box back. You just unearned your prize box.
You got lame for it anyway, Joel.
I did no such thing. I said I felt bad.
He goes,
and there's proof because this is on the record.
Yes.
Well, actually, we know who the culprit is, so it's all on the record.
He goes, oh, Joelcom is reverse bombing us right now. Yep, Joelcom, blame him.
It's okay. I'll show him later. I'll show you, Bodenweiser.
I'm sorry.
I am your father.
But that was hysteria.
We need to reorg. Clearly, I felt it last week. I did. I felt it last week. The pressure to finish and be done in an hour.
I feel the pressure to finish all the time, but I don't let it bother me.
Well, having they are like the fruit of our loins.
Jan, I promise.
They are the spawn of BlabTalk Live.
They are.
And I feel, I kind of, it's my fault.
Is it weird that I don't even feel bad right now that I'm sick?
Maybe you should give yourself like a 15-minute buffer.
It's because you're a sociopath, Vincenzo.
I am.
Yeah.
15-minute buffer.
All right.
Aaron's a psychopath.
Well, this is 20 minutes, so
I know.
Don't buffer me.
Now we all need to go support them.
We don't have. You don't have to do anything.
You should. If you were a good human, Vincenzo.
Wow.
Okay, well then in that case,
I'm
I'm not gonna
kidding.
go there.
Oh. Did you see what he wrote about me earlier?
Who?
You, Vincenzo.
What did he say?
What did I write about you earlier?
That I was pissed at you or something.
Oh, aren't you?
I don't know. I said only love.
Oh, okay.
Only love.
Only you.
Wait, are Vicky Fitch's hard eyes rubbing off on you, Vincenzo? She's like, I only have eyes for you, Joel. Come. She does love me. She's sweet. I like Vicky a lot. She's 6 foot tall. Okay, that's scary. It was, for those who don't know the history of the show that we're supposed to be sending people over to, Cliff Bodenweiser and Bruce Himmelblau were regulars in the BlabTalk Live tribe, right, Vincenzo?
They were regulars. They supported us all the time, and here we are acting like total
all the time, and they're good guys. And I liked when I read their names, I saw them as Bodenweiser und Himmelblau, and I said, "You two need to do a show because." And I think Wagner dos Santos should be a correspondent.
That's right, Wagner
for the
dos
show.
Santos.
And now Wagner, it's like the German trilogy. So anyway, it's my fault, and now this is my fault. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a reorg. And I think maybe the thing to do is ask them to go before us. What do you think?
Before us means they're the prime time. We're just the crap. Remember that.
No, because no, they're the lead-in. It builds.
We don't want to lead in, bro. We stand on our own.
What's wrong with the pregame show? I like the idea of having them before us. And if I ask them to go before us, they will go before us because I am their father.
Do it, man. Do it. Go ahead and ask them.
I'm going to.
I think it's appropriate to ask.
Don't think I won't.
Or we can swap times, but I don't want to do it at 11 o'clock.
No, I don't. I like our time.
Do you remember our shows, our old shows, where we went like till 3 a.m?
Okay, we never did that.
Are you kidding me? Yes, we did.
Maybe
it was 3 o'clock for me.
Oh, your time. Yeah, maybe once.
Oh.
Maybe once.
Luke, I am your father. Actually, let me see if I want to. Luke, I am your father. Am I deeper? Does my voice sound deeper right now?
No, you sound like you're buried underground.
How does my voice sound now?
Keep talking.
How do I sound, Joel? Mr. Joel.
Not as good. You sounded better before.
How do I sound now, ladies and gentlemen?
It's better. You got a little. It's brighter now.
Oh, it's brighter.
Like your personality.
Yeah. Real
You sparkle.
Real
you
shiny
sparkle,
there.
Vincenzo.
I shine like the sun. I shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. All right. We're talking about nothing anymore. So
Little Turtle wants to come in and say something.
Cool. Let Little Turtle come in.
Shall I leave?
I'll go.
All right. Bye, Aaron.
All right, Aaron. Talk to you
Adios.
later. You gotta stay put.
I'm kind of mad at Aaron. I'm kind of thinking if Aaron's going, I'm going too.
I'll just stay put for a sec.
Okay. Little Turtle, come on in with your little shell. It's Kendra. 24 days on Blab. And welcome Kendra, a.k.a. Little Turtle 27, to BlabTalk Live. How are you?
She looks like she has horns on her head.
No, don't.
No, because you have like the red. Your headphones are red right here. Like right here, they're red.
She is just coming out of her shell.
Kendra's awesome. How are you, Kendra?
I'm good.
Welcome to the show.
What's on your mind?
She wants to talk to Jana.
She's
Yana.
my inspiration.
You're the reason in
That's
my life.
sweet.
Come on, Vincenzo.
Can you let her talk? Joel, let her talk.
Periscope. I watched Jana's scopes on Periscope. So.
What do you like
yeah.
about Janice Scopes?
She's a pretty person. She's beautiful.
Inside and out for sure.
Yeah, inside and out, and she just, whenever I Skype, I don't know what to say. She just always knows what the right thing to say.
Oh, you're very sweet, Kendra. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I needed a little pick-me-up today, so between you and Joel and Enzo, I'm good. Thank you.
But you can't guess where I'm from.
New Zealand.
Australia.
Ah, dang it. Yep.
Which?
So how does this Anchor app work?
Vincenzo, you take that.
Are you in New Zealand though?
Yes.
Okay, I knew it. Okay. So your accent sounds a lot more like Ricky Prime than Sarah
Yeah,
Moore.
he's a New Zealander too.
Okay.
Anchor is it's like you just record small bits of audio, Kendra. You can record audio as the creator of the content, and then people can reply to you in shorter bits of audio content. So think of it like Twitter, but audio.
Okay.
That's all. Very simple. It's a simple little app.
I was gonna get it, but then when I was reading about it at the App Store, I was like, oh, that looks too hard.
No, it's actually, to be honest with you, one of the easiest apps there is. It's so easy. Not a lot of prep needed, and it's not on Android, but it's pretty cool.
You got a ukulele?
Yeah.
Can you play a song?
I'm just practicing because I work with children.
Yeah.
But I got a capo. I think it's called a capo, which I use to push down the strings. And I know how to play like children's songs, but I'm still trying to remember the chords because I know this is C and this is F, G7, G, D.
You know more than I do.
And I know how to tune it too.
We got some talent here.
Thank you for watching my scopes. I'm happy that something I do inspired you. So thank you for letting me know that.
And I liked that when you did the was it your scope? You did the house one.
Yeah, I've done so many. I'm not sure.
There's a good a tip from the site. Their Easy Cam lesson says maybe Kendra could write a jingle for Anchor. A ukulele jingle.
Ukulele jingle.
There you go.
Ukulele is just a happy instrument, right? It's
ukulele
like
is a fun.
You can't play the blues on the ukulele. You wouldn't want to. It just
Enzo can turn anything into the blues.
For anyone.
Tuning into Blab's Got Talent. No Pickles is going to be jealous.
That's right. That's awesome.
Hakuna Matata.
Yana, I bet when you rock, you like your hair just goes everywhere.
When I rock?
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
The pony.
Yeah, it was my shirt that I wore to horse riding, and on the back it's got
your name.
Yeah.
Is that
so?
Is your name on the back so that they can identify you?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I need that.
Yeah, you're in charge. So if you want to know something about me, I am doing volunteer work at a childcare centre in New Zealand, and I work with both age groups, so babies who are both 1 and toddlers and preschoolers, and I finish at like 4:30, so it's like a full-on day for me. And I get home and I'm exhausted, and I just go straight to bed.
I can imagine, yeah.
I'll bet. Do you help kid? Do you like take care of kids my age?
What?
Because kids my age are really difficult to take care of.
No.
We're all just big babies at the end of the day, right?
And in my free time, I go to the beach house and I go kayaking and paddleboarding, and we just got a boat.
That sounds fun. What kind of music do you like to listen to?
Country.
And Western?
Carrie Underwood. No, I don't even know Western was a genre.
Well, they used to call it country and Western, and then country kind of became more like pop, top 40 music. And so it's kind of hard to distinguish some country.
This is how busy I am.
Okay, well.
Wow. My schedule is booked. But wish me luck for tomorrow to go to the hospital.
Good luck for tomorrow.
It's nothing serious. It's just a checkup because I got a virus back in July of last year, and the doctor thinks that I have rheumatoid arthritis.
Oh.
So I have to go get that checked out in my shoulders. And I've had blood test after blood test almost every week of last year, and so I'm getting another blood test. My blood test came back normal for this thing that I've had, but now I'm gonna get another one to find out my blood group because I don't even know. All this time I could have been doing it, and then I didn't find out.
Well, good luck tomorrow.
I can't add you on Snapchat, Jana.
Why not?
It's not letting me.
Why?
She's actually reached too many friends. I don't think she can accept anymore.
Oh, Yana. Everybody wants to be friends with Yana.
You just add me.
I like Yana snaps.
Thank you. You know what? I don't have an underscore in my name on Snapchat. Maybe that's why.
I just do anything I can to
I
see
did it the
Jana,
right
so-
way because it came up with your little picture.
I'm going to change my legal name to Joel_com.
I'm going to change my legal name to I love Jana Francis.
Yana. You say it right. It's Yana.
Just saying, I might do it.
Yana.
And if I do...
Yana Banana.
So, if you're wondering why my username is Little Turtle, it's because in high school I got bullied quite a bit, and my friend used to call me Little Turtle because it meant that I get out of my shell and stand up to the bullies instead of hiding away.
Good for you.
Good for you.
So this might surprise you, Kendra, but I was bullied in school too.
What?
I was.
But come on, who wouldn't bully Joel? Look at him.
I was, I am still a nerd and a geek, but I was very much, when I was a little boy and a teenager, a geeky nerd and unathletic. And I got bullied as well and was always smart enough to avoid getting beat up. I knew when to get out of the area so that.
But it wasn't boys that were bullying me, it was the girls.
Yeah.
Like right from primary school up to high school.
I got bullied by a girl once.
Girls can be worse.
It wasn't like, it was real harsh as well. So I'd never want to go to school. And the teachers didn't do anything. They just told them to stop and they wouldn't do it. Because they're over like 15. So really, it's their choice. But once I got out of high school, I found it easier. I did early childhood courses and I'm now training to do my degree in teaching.
Good for you. Look at you go. You're a powerhouse.
Yeah.
You are. You're a powerhouse. You're no longer Little Turtle. You are now Fighting Dragon. I'm going to have to give you a new name. You are Roaring Lion.
I like Fighting Dragon.
Yes. New name for you, Kendra. Fighting Dragon.
So what's the time over there?
Well, it depends who you're talking to. To me, it's 9:30.
Yeah, me and Joel are in the same time zone.
Wait, Yana, where are you?
Salt Lake.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm coming over there.
I knew that. And Vincenzo's way over there.
Jana, I put my Snapchat name in there.
Okay, excellent.
It's further up.
Yeah, I saw.
Kendra, we're glad that you came on and joined us tonight. Thank you, and we wish you well and lots of prayers for
Likewise.
good blood tests tomorrow. And will you come back and see us?
Yep.
Because we're on every Tuesday night at the
I'll
same
make a blab.
on the same Blab channel, and I bet you would do a great blab on your own.
I do singing ones, but
Of course you do. Singing ukulele blabs.
it's 5:36 p.m. here in New Zealand on a
You're Wednesday, right?
on the
It's tomorrow.
Wednesday. We're in the
How's
future.
tomorrow going to be? Is it going to be a good day?
I can show you. It's blue skies with clouds, and it's 70. But that's on the
Excellent.
other side of the world, so we both have different seasons. So, I don't know. Because you're in winter. Are you in winter?
We are.
Yeah.
And I'm
Going
in
into-
autumn.
You're in. You're going on autumn.
As of
Yeah.
yesterday.
I'll see if I can show you.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh,
Beautiful day.
Beautiful.
Blue skies.
I wish I honestly, wait, just hold on a sec. I'm going to show you the boat.
Okay, really quick, because then
haven't-
we have to end the show because we have to send. We've got the Bodenweiser Himmelblau hour waiting for us. Actually, it's about the Bodenweiser Himmelblau 30 minutes now.
It's more like just the Bodenweiser and Himmelblau sits there.
All right, we're going to see the boat. Uh-oh, we losing? Okay, there we go. There's the boat.
Well,
Wow, I want to go out on the water.
We're just trying to think of a name for it, and I was like, what about fish and chicks?
What about Fighting Dragon?
I like fish and
fish
chicks.
and chicks.
I think you should call it Enzo and Joel.
Jolenzo.
Call it Kendra.
Joel Enzo.
Tortuga. Call it Tortuga because that's turtle in Spanish.
Tortuga.
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 Something that's like to do with fishing, waves, sea. If you can think of anything, let me know.
I got a perfect one for you. Sign up for Anchor. That should be the name of your boat.
What?
Anchors away.
Anchors away.
All right, gang. We're going to send over to the
That was a good one.
Bodenweiser hour. I'm going to put the
I'll tell
link
Mom
in.
when I get back.
Wait, why is it not? What happened to my copy paste? Oh, the show disappeared.
They already put the show?
Let me find it.
Dada, I'm coming to Utah in a couple of years.
That's great to know.
So I can meet up.
That would be wonderful. Would love to meet you.
Because
This is only 8 minutes from the Salt Lake City International Airport.
handy.
Thanks for letting me know.
There we go.
It's funny how you say, "Oh yeah, it's my birthday soon," but to me, my birthday is like I just say that all the time. But my birthday's in November, and I'll be 21.
You go, girl.
Wow.
Well, what I need you to do is go to the Wikipedia and look up Blabjack because you are good. You're really
Jack.
Blabjack. You're
It's
very
funny
good.
Very talented.
You're very good. All right, gang. That's going to wrap it up for Blab Talk Live this week. The link to the Bodenweiser Himmelblau Hour right there, even though they're more than 30 minutes into their show. We're going to head over that way. Appreciate you guys. Vincenzo, last words.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, those aren't last words. That's you singing to the song.
My last
Anchor
word,
app, yours to download.
My last words are download Anchor, Anchor with me, and I love Jana Francis.
We'll see you guys next time on Blab Talk Live. Go do good
Good stuff.